guys, we've got Osric with us today. Right, Osric? And then we've got Zeus over here. Alright guys, as you can see the rain is back, which sucks, but it's a good thing that I took advantage of the nice weather yesterday and went out. Yeah, definitely glad that I took advantage of that. My hair's looking crazy. I do need to shower today, so please don't mind the crazy hairstyle, but I'm going to wait till I do my workouts and everything before I shower because it makes more sense. But yeah, everything in the house is nice and tidy. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, for the most part everything's good, nice and quiet and peaceful. I guess I'll just show you guys a little bit of my fish. I have my angel here. This baby right here, this cichlid, I had since she was a little tiny baby. I've had her for a very long time. I kind of want to get like a male and put him in here, but I don't know, because when they breed like crazy, and the fish end up sticking to just one side. And I think I have two females in here. See, I have this cichlid in here. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, I think, with this horrible lighting, but I have this one that I've raised since baby, and then another one that's like somewhere else hiding. Hopefully I can get her to come a little closer. Yeah, and this one, which I probably also had since a baby. So cute, so pretty. Hi, you are adorable. It's kind of cool to have fish that you've raised from babies. You know, these two were born in my tank. I have some Tetras in here. An egg for the snails and the broccoli, which looks like my pleco is kind of going to work on that one. I have this angel here. I have two angels in here. I don't know how people keep groups of angels, because every time I have like, I usually always keep two, but they tend to fight. Surprisingly, they're not messing with each other that much. But it's usually this one that likes to bully the marble angelfish over there. Here are some of the live plants. I do have some snails in here, but like not a lot. I've got this big snail there. I'm waiting until my mystery snails, the babies, get a little bit bigger before I put them in here, because I feel like some of them have gotten eaten or something. I don't know if the pleco is munching on them. Probably not the pleco. I'm thinking maybe either this guy is messing with them or something. I don't know, but I would like to get some cories just to have more mint like around the floor, but we'll see when that'll happen. But that would be a big goal for someday. Everybody's doing good. I'm gonna have to scrub the glass a little later again, but yeah, everyone's looking good. I like this tank. It's nice and pretty. I just wish I could like get glass lids. I think this is a very old tank, so it's not the type that would fit, I think, the proper glass lids. So maybe in the future I will upgrade the tank. But this tank, nothing's wrong with it. It hasn't cracked, thankfully. There's never been any accidents like that. It's been with me for a few years now. So far so good. Don't want to jinx it by getting something else. I do also have a filter in there. Remember my canister filter? But I also just put these on because I think this also helps. The filters are very loud. You can hear a lot of splashing, these filters, but I do like them because they are actually, they really do keep the tank clean, but they're just noisy. So maybe one day I'll upgrade the HOB filters, the hang on the back filters, to more quiet ones. But yeah, so far so good. I think the angels aren't fighting as much now that I took my big orange fish out. Oh, I jinxed it. But they aren't as much fighting as they used to. Just because the orange fish kind of made this angel fish more crazy, or like he had to protect his territory or claim something, or I don't know what. But yeah, it's kind of weird without a big orange fish in here. Kind of peaceful. It looks more natural, I feel like, instead of seeing this big giant orange fish in here. But I will be bringing him back in here because this is a much bigger tank than the 7-gallon that he's in right now, as he gets quarantined, and not quarantined, as he gets, I don't know, brought back to health, I guess. We'll see how that goes. So cute. Hi. Hello. Everybody's doing good. Yeah, everything's going good. I just need to stock up on some fish food for the big guy. And yeah, let's go check out the other tanks. Now, this tank has some ick that I'm trying to treat. You can see it on this guy. He is not in good shape. I should probably put him in the other tank, but I feel like maybe he might mess with him. So probably not a good idea. But I've put some medication in here that I'm trying to treat, so hopefully that will work soon. These guys are in here temporarily because I do plan to put them back in the 7-gallon once finished. This guy doesn't seem to have any egg. Got my betas here. I have a male beta and a female beta. I know normally you're told to not put them together, but they do fine in here because you can see, like, just look at how heavily planted it is. So if they want to escape, they can. And he usually leaves her alone. See, he doesn't really mess with her. He minds his own business and does what he wants. If they ever fought, I definitely could separate them and put them in different tanks, but they've been fine, like no problems whatsoever. And they do live with a whole bunch of snails, blue Ramshorn snails, I think that's what it's called, or something like that. A whole bunch of them. You can see here, ignore that shell, I guess this is a deceased mystery snail, unfortunately. Which I do need to take that shell out. But you can see lots of them, some brown ones as well, because, I don't know, eventually you'll get some brown snails. I've noticed that my blue Ramshorn snails, they do much better in this tank versus in there when I had them. I don't think there's any in there anymore. But they do fine in here. I haven't lost any, so I'm keeping them in this tank. And they're doing pretty good. I do have a mystery snail in here too also. 1 or 2 mystery snails. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere back in here. I don't know. Oh, I also have Autocinculus that lives in here with them as well. So yeah, there's that. Like 3 of them in here and maybe some shrimp. I did add shrimp in here, but I don't really see them anymore. They might be still in here. They're very tiny. Like ghost shrimp are kind of hard to spot, especially in a heavily planted tank. Yeah. So that's that tank. You can see the slide is really good, so I definitely want to add this one to my other 5-gallon, like buy another one. This guy here, doing slightly better. Sorry for the extra loud noise. This thing is very annoying and noisy, but I needed to add a little bit more filtration in here. So he's in here, just chilling. I think it's getting better, unless I'm just imagining it. Oh, the glass is a little dirty. I did a water change yesterday, that's why it's cloudy. But here he is. I think within another week or so, if I don't see any improvement or whatever, I'm just gonna add him into the main tank and just dose that tank. But he's doing good. He has plenty of room in here, which I know might not look like it, but he does. He doesn't like splash or anything. He just chills in one spot. This is just mainly the tank to help him get better. So hopefully that'll happen. The medication that I was told to get was this one right here. The Paragard one, since it treats fungal and things like that. And then also this aquarium salt, which I got. I've added both of these in there. And then a mixture of these two. It's just, you know, trying to be careful with how much I'm adding and what I'm adding, because I don't want to like overwhelm the fish and stress him out or anything like that at all. That's definitely not the goal. So we're just going to keep this here and hope he gets better soon. It looks like he might be, but then again, I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. I hope not. So over here is my 7-gallon. I have all my mystery snails in here. Yes, there is a lot for this small tank, but I'm growing them out, like I said in the past. And I probably might want to start selling some. It's just I don't know where, because I don't think Facebook you can sell snails. So we'll see. But it's just like brown mystery snails. I do have some different ones in here. I think I have one ivory snail or something in here. I do want to get some different color ones as well. But for some reason these guys aren't breeding. I feel like this size they should start breeding, but maybe they're still young. I don't know. I would like to keep a few so they can have babies, but we will see how that plays out. My big snail that I had unfortunately passed away. You can see him over there. He was big. I've had him for a good while, so that's probably why he's passed. It's probably from old age. But yeah, I also have a female who does live in here too, but where is she? Somewhere in this tank at the moment. Let me see if I can make some noise. She might come out. Oh, she's right there on the floor. Yeah, this is my these are the bodies of the Ramshorn snails that did not make it. See, I told you they just don't do well in this tank. I don't know why. Eventually I would love to give this tank a makeover, but Until then, this is what it is until I decide what I want to do with it. You know, I think I would like to set it up in the future as a shrimp tank. Definitely not going to spend 150 bucks again on any freaking shrimp. No way. I think they also got sucked up by the filter too. A lot of them did, so that's how they died. So if I make this into a shrimp tank, I'm going to have to get a sponge filter back there and just put it in the middle. And I think that would be good enough for the shrimp. You shouldn't really hang on the back filters with shrimp, but I've done it in the past and never had issues. Like when I had like 100 red shrimp in here once, cherry shrimp, and they were fine even with the hang on the back filter, but I guess, I don't know, it's not always the case. Some broccoli in here. They still have some leftover broccoli. I'm waiting for that to like dissolve for them to eat it all and give them a little break before I give them another vegetable and things like that. They're doing good though. And then last but not least, my saltwater tank. Sorry, the glass is a little bit dirty. I'll have to clean it some more, but yeah, this is my tank. I've got some green hair algae happening in here, so I need to figure out how to get rid of that. We'll see. By the way, guys, if you guys remember, I used to have a lot of Aptasia in here. Guess what I got to get rid of it? Nope, not any chemicals or anything like that. Not a peppermint shrimp. Nope, not that. I got a Aptasia file fish. Perfect fish. He completely removed the Aptasia in here. There is not one Aptasia in here that I can see. If there was, it would be reproducing, but he is amazing. He got rid of it all. So if you guys are looking for a way to get rid of your Aptasia, if you have any, definitely look into getting a Aptasia file fish. Very cool little brown fish, and they should take care of your problem for you. Like, I even got a peppermint shrimp, or at least that's what it was sold as. They're supposed to eat Aptasia. Mine never did anything. He's still alive in there. God knows what he's eating on to survive, but yeah, he's alive, but he never did anything for my tank to, you know, get rid of that stuff. But I kept him anyway, because of course it makes sense. But yeah, definitely get a file fish. It's called Aptasia file fish, and it should get rid of your Aptasia. Pretty awesome. I don't know if I'm going to keep this tank this way. I'm thinking maybe to just break it down and move everything into my 7-gallon, because I don't have a lot of fish in there as it is. I now only have 3 left. I think my mollies passed on. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's about it for this tank. I think this would look cool in a 7-gallon. I just need to get like a lid for it, because fish will jump, especially saltwater fish, and get like a hang on the back filter for that. Not hang on the back, I mean a canister filter, a small mini one for it, and maybe see from there how that works out. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. That's part of the goal, maybe? I don't know. And I would like to kind of turn this into like a freshwater tank, I'm thinking, for like smaller fish, like maybe little betas in here, female betas with small tetras and guppies, and, you know, make it into a cute little freshwater community tank. If I do that and break it down, I think I will get a new fish tank though, because this one, you see the glass is all scratched. I would get like one that isn't scratched and things like that, but I don't know yet what I want to do, because it is kind of nice for the fish to have a bigger like tank like this size, even though there's only 3 in here, because they have a lot of swimming space. But again, I don't know for sure what I'm going to do, so I guess we'll see from there. You can see at the bottom I have just like right here 1, 2, 3, just 3 corals. That's about it. In the future, I think I will invest in some good lighting for this tank or something. I don't know. I think this tank would be, or this light would be more than enough in the 7-gallon if I decide to move everything there. But I guess we'll see what happens there. So I don't know. I guess this video is basically just going to be on my fish today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You know, let me know what you think, and hopefully, yeah, you don't mind this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my fish, because I don't always talk about them, and I would like to do more fish videos. It's just I always forget. So yeah.